Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Let's go!
Hello, I'm Linnetta,
And I'm Patrick.
and we are co-founders of
Vertical Connections Inc.
Hello. So glad to be here, and thank you for being here.
Yes, please remember to subscribe, like, and share whenever you can. And hit that bell icon so that way you can be alerted for when our next video comes out, please.
Yes, thank you in advance.
Absolutely. So today we want to be talking about coming out on top. Our last video we talked about the fact that we were trying to break free, to alleviate that feeling of anxiety, to make sure that we are feeling confident and not feeling worried or scared or apprehensive. Those are all common feelings, but if we're true believers, we know that we can avoid that.
I want to share with you all Matthew 6:33, where it says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." What things? I encourage you to read Matthew 6, the whole chapter, so you can put it all in context, what he's talking about. But I do want to bring to your attention the word kingdom. Seek ye first the kingdom. King, sovereign ruler over all. Dumb, dominion. Two words put together, kingdom. He's the king. He has given his kingdom, his dominion. He has put us in place to rule within his dominion. So since he's the king, the creator,
right?
He wants us to seek him for the answers because he is the answer. He's the king with the answers.
Awesome. And it's really good. And it is important to realize and always keep in the forefront of our minds. But it seems like so many of us at so many different times just continue to want to look to others, human beings in the flesh, for those answers that we don't have or that are bogging us down. You know, it seems like we would much rather find the answer that we know we're going to get from God from somebody else who might not even know who he is. And that is something that we need to make sure as believers and Christians that we stay away from.
That can be very dangerous.
Yes, and it seems also like many times so many people want to be the greatest or the big goat. And it is so subjective as to what the goat or who the goat might be, who's the greatest or what it takes. In basketball, some people might think it was Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Football, it could be Jim Brown.
Oh, okay. All right.
Soccer might be Pele. And if you go into sprinting and runners, you might even think Usain Bolt. Now, I hope that you will take time and put down into the comments who some of your greatest of all times are, because I would love to see what your perception is of some of those.
Goat. I keep hearing you say goat. What is that again?
The greatest of all time.
Oh,
And so that doesn't mean that I can go and say, well, that person is the goat. That person is the goat. You can't have a whole bunch of goats unless you're a farmer. And then in that case, you're not talking about the same thing.
Okay.
All right. So that's where I was going with that. And so I just want to know, what does it mean as a human being to be great?
Oh, I know. That's to have a lot of cars, a lot of houses, all the stuff, all the things, all the bling, all the attention getting stuff. Yes, that's what it is. Yes.
Wow, that was a really bad answer. Sometimes I wonder, and I'm sure you do too. But anyway, to be the greatest, when we're talking about human beings, I hope that we're looking at being the greatest through God's eyes and what he has intended for us.
Oh, that's going to change my perspective a bit.
Ooh, how does it change it?
It humbles me.
Ooh, I like that.
Instead of having all the stuff,
You're going
what
away
if,
from status?
right. Going away from
Oh,
status,
okay.
and my focus is on him. How can I please him so that he can use me to please others, to serve others?
Ooh, did I hear you say serve? I love that because for us meaning
You and
we,
I?
I feel like it is to yield to our Creator, to seek Him for instruction, to have Him develop our personal assignment.
Yes, he has assigned us, each of us, uniquely with our own specific assignment, and we are to serve others with that assignment he has gifted us with, making sure our motives are always to serve others, to build them up, and to help them to find out what their assignment is.
And if the more we yield, the more He's going to give us to rule over. And when we talk about ruling over, that doesn't mean to dominate. That doesn't mean to make others turn into what we want them to be.
Or to belittle them.
Yeah, that's not what it's about.
No.
When we talk about ruling over our assignment, we're talking about
Vertically connecting.
ooh,
so that we can help others to grow closer to him as we rule in his dominion.
Right. And I just think that for human beings, so many times when they fail, it is because they fail to yield. They fail to, or they rather rule over someone else's assignment. Have you ever found that where somebody is trying to go and dominate in an area that they were never meant to be in the first place because they think that their opinion is something that needs to be taken from everyone? Yeah, that's not how you do it. And the last one is they use people to serve them. That's contradictory to everything we just talked about.
Yes, that is not God's will for us to do that at all. It's big enough. He's made this world big enough. We're not running out of anything, believe it or not.
No.
He's a God of wisdom, power, authority, sovereignty. He knows and he has the answers for us. And as you read Matthew 6, you'll see specifically why he tells us to seek him and why we have no need to seek anything else because he is the provider, the giver.
Nice. So we just want you to go out, serve others, and rule well. Because by doing that and yielding to God, we know that you're going to come out on top.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Let's
go.
See you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.